Hey everyone, I am so excited to share with you what I learned from the Traffic and Conversion conference that took place in San Diego this week, that it's still going on. And I want to share with you the top 5 takeaways that I think are game changers for our industry in marketing so that you can immediately start implementing these into your business. So number one is focus on what's not going to change instead of what will. It feels like Orion Dice said in his opening keynote that we've all been chasing the newest marketing tactic. And what he feels like is happening right now in the industry, especially with post iOS 14 update, is that it's going back to pre-digital times, pre-digital marketing techniques. So things that are tried and true that are going to continue to work moving forward, to really spend your efforts there versus trying to jump on the newest bandwagon. One of those things I will talk about a lot today, which is your email database. So that brings me to tip number 2, which is capturing first-party data. Now, I know that you've heard this, but we have gotten so comfortable with giving over our followers to social media platforms. So we're comfortable letting go of our database and just engaging with our customers on the platforms they're on, which are third-party platforms that we don't own. So when those platforms shut down, we just lost our entire list. So going back to the tried and true, going back to focusing on owning our data, we want to make sure that we are building our email list. And in addition to email, mobile numbers for texting. Now, a lot of people are super concerned about texting because of the legality of it. Just make sure that you're having people opt in willingly. Do not spam people. That will ruin all of this for everyone. I won't go deep into this, but in addition to the data, you want to make sure that, or in addition to the emails, you want to make sure that you are segmenting your database. Now, this doesn't mean that when somebody first opts in with you, you give them 6 forms to fill out. We know that's going to hurt conversion. So you have to get better at your job. You have to make opportunities once they give you your email, their email address, for them to want to give you more information. What company do you work for? What's your title at that position? How much revenue does the company make? Company size? All of this information is making your marketing more powerful and is super important in the future to owning the first party data. Okay, that's 1 and 2. Number 3 is nail the number 1 desire your audience wants met. This is so important, and it sounds easy, and it's not. The number 1 desire that they want. Now, Ryan shared a list of core values that everybody's looking for. Go back into your company and say, these are the pain points that we solve for people. What is that number 1? And then make sure that you can define that for your company in 5 words or less. And then go into your customer value journey and make sure that you are expressing that value at every single touch point. So nailing that number 1 message and then making sure that it's consistently used at all touch points is crucial. All right, number 4, don't be the ad, be the TV show. Ryan made a big deal about our competitors these days being the influencers who are on YouTube, who are on TikTok, completely embarrassing themselves just to get attention. Those are the people that brands and companies are now competing with for attention. So if your brand is still going out and just doing information sharing, you're going to fail. You have to take a better look at the content that you're putting out there and make sure that it is entertaining in addition to being informative, especially if you're focusing at top of funnel. As they go down the funnel, of course, it can get more into the information side of it. But if you're top of funnel, if you're doing a strong social game, it has got to be entertaining, just like a TV show. Okay, and number 5, the last big tip is ask your ideal audience what they want and then give it to them. Stop guessing. I feel like I talk about this all the time, but I still find companies doing it. Go out and talk to your customers, survey your customers, Identify within your customer base now who your ideal customer is based on the lifetime value that they're providing to your company. Then specifically talk to them because you want to find out what words they're using, what pain points you're solving for them, and then go out and find more of those people, your best customers. So those are the 5 tips, the 5 key takeaways that I found from honestly just day 1 and day 2 of the TNC conference. I typed up my notes and I'm happy to share them with you. So if you want them, you guys can just Venmo me at Marnie Hale, like $25, $50, $100. No, I'm just kidding. Comment on the video and I'll DM them over to you. I have them in a Google Doc. It's about 6 pages of notes that I took from each of the sessions. Everything from Ryan Deiss's State of the Industry, which covers a lot of what I just shared with you now, to what's most important now that came from like the coaches panel from TNC, the blueprint for scaling online today, 3 videos every company needs. I'll probably do posts specifically to these, but if you guys want these notes, just comment below. I'd be happy to send them to you. I hope this helps. And you know, I'm always wishing you success. Bye-bye.